absolutely horrifying. What the hell? Did you see that shadow?
Are you kidding me right now?
In the quiet hours of the night when most of the world is asleep, something unusual was captured moving where nothing should have been. The timestamp reads 2:13 a.m., and what appears in the footage raises more questions than answers, leaving investigators unable to explain what was truly recorded. After getting home around 11 p.m. from work, a man paused in his car, unable to process what he was seeing. Near his front entrance stood what looked like someone waiting, but he lived alone, and no one should have been there. He reached for his phone and started filming, unaware that the next few moments would raise more questions than answers. He later uploaded another video, this time filmed during the day, which only made the situation more disturbing. Even in daylight, the activity had not stopped. Loud, deliberate knocking could be heard coming from the lower level of the house. As he went downstairs to investigate, he encountered a series of unexplained events that would stay with him long after the recording ended.
Not again. Please don't say this. This is definitely not good. Hello? Hello? No, I don't think so. No. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
A woman was home alone with only her cat while her boyfriend was out working. That quiet quickly changed when she began noticing strange activity inside the house. In the first clip, something unusual can be seen happening on the opposite side of the room. What she did not realize at the time was that this would not be the only unexplained event. In later updates, the activity continued to escalate, with more incidents that defied explanation. One night, after returning home, both she and her boyfriend noticed what appeared to be a figure standing behind a window. The last video shows them finally stepping inside the home, hoping to uncover the source behind the unexplained activity.
Alright guys, we are currently home. We are about to go in. I don't think I've ever been more scared in my life. Alright, we're almost to our apartment. Taco.
As they went inside and returned to the room where the first video was recorded, the space appeared noticeably messy. But that was not the most disturbing detail. The blanket seen falling in the earlier footage was still there, only this time it was covered with numerous thumbtacks placed on top.
Don't mind our house, but the blanket is on the floor. If you guys saw my last video, it was hung up right there. What the fuck?
Dude, the tack in a pile. Like, I could see them, like, just falling off the wall, but, like, I had
How are they, like, all in a pile like that? What?
Like, I had a lot of tacks to keep that blanket on the wall so it didn't fall.
I don't even have any words.
Pile.
This is like a poltergeist or something. I don't know.
It was later revealed that the thumbtacks scattered across the blanket were originally used to hold it in place. Their presence suggested the blanket had been pulled down with significant force, raising questions about how much strength would be required to do something like that. In the end, the woman and her boyfriend were only left with so many questions that neither of them still don't know the answer to.
Oh, like, I guess this is the update video. I don't know. This ghost is, or demon, whatever, is trying to mess with us at this point. And he's been here all day alone. My heart is literally racing, you guys. I don't even know. I have no words. I have no answers for you guys. I don't know what this thing is. I don't know what it wants. Bye.
In 2009, a YouTuber known as Blackwing96 uploaded footage documenting a disturbing experience inside his home. He explained that he had been hearing repeated bumping noises coming from an upstairs room. Concerned by the sounds, he decided to turn on his camera and investigate.
Hey guys, it's Blackwing96, and I've been hearing some bumping noises upstairs, like right where my room is. I'm just gonna take a look at. Come on. Okay. Like, what the fuck was that?
He is suddenly startled by a heavy thump coming from his room. Not long after, the sound of knocking follows shortly afterwards. He decided to enter his room to investigate.
You guys hear that, right?
He then notices one of his Windex spray bottles lying on the floor, even though he insists he had placed it securely on top of the table.
Okay. That bottle of Windex was right here. I left it there this morning. It was right there.
For a while, he remained still, silent. Then, seemingly out of nowhere, he called out to the spirit, asking it to do it again. What happens next leaves viewers stunned.
My room's kind of messy right now because blizzards and such and shit like that. I don't really know what I'm supposed to say. Oh, can you do that again? Fuck this.
Standing beside a massive statue resembling a pterodactyl, a woman films herself. Suddenly, it appears to move ever so slightly. Watch closely.
Well, that's a little disconcerting. That thing is huge. Imagine trying to run away from that. No thanks, Jurassic Park. Gee.
The footage left viewers completely shocked, sparking a flood of reactions in the comments. If you were in her shoes, what would you do? And do you think this statue could really be cursed? In Colombia, a farmer noticed a gray metallic sphere moving through the air in a way that immediately stood out. The object closely resembles sightings previously featured on this channel. It shows no wings, no propulsion system, and no identifiable aircraft features. What makes this footage different is its clarity, allowing the object to be seen in sharp detail.
Oof.
The video has ignited heated debates in the comments section. Some viewers argue it could be CGI or a drone, while others suggested the object might be tethered to another drone. However, that claim was quickly debunked, as the object moves with such precision and smoothness that it shows no signs of attachment. Still, skeptics remain unconvinced. What do you think? Is this simply technology or something else entirely? Late at night, a man filming in the distance notices something unusual. At first glance, the figure may look familiar. Its broad back and towering build, even though only part of its body is visible, have led many to believe this could be none other than Bigfoot.
Are you kidding me right now? Are you joking right now? Leave the house, peoples.
A TikTok video titled "Ghost Sighting Caught on Camera" captures a chilling moment. A man watches in disbelief as his doorknob slowly begins to turn on its own.
This has been happening ever since we've moved in. Ever since we've been moved in, this has been happening. It's a brand new building. I don't get it. Happens that often. The handle is even loose. Really, really fed up with this. It's all the time at the moment.
In this unsettling footage, a man captures a shadow-like figure inside his own home as he tries to understand what he just witnessed.
So the door's rattling again. So I'm just going to go and open it.
Leave it open.
Yeah. What the fuck? What the fuck?
What was that?
Mate, I'm not joking. What?
What did you see?
There was something looking around the corner. Right. What the actual... What the hell?
Missed it? Here's the footage again. Slowed down so you can see it more clearly. A woman returned home to find something unexpected waiting at her door. Multiple bouquets of flowers. Confused, she began filming herself as she examined them one by one, trying to understand who had left them. There was no note, no explanation, and no clear answer. You might not catch it right away, but pay attention to the doorway behind her. Every time she moves to the left, it comes into view. and something about it feels wrong. It appears as though someone or something is watching. In her next video, that suspicion becomes far more convincing.
Warning, if you scare easy, this shit made my stomach drop. So once again, I could have gone my whole life without y'all telling me there's something behind me. In every single one of my videos is the one where I get flowers, no note. I thought that's what the TikTok was about, but apparently there is someone or something standing behind me in the doorway. I decided I'm going to screen record myself screenshotting the doorway, playing around with the settings. This is what I found.
When a man returned home, he noticed the lights flickering throughout the house. With no obvious cause, he went inside to check what was happening. That's when he found his oven already turned on, and the strange events continued to escalate.
Work, and my neighbors called and said that my light is flickering in my apartment. So, let's go look. Nobody should be in here right now. Bro, why is my pot? Why is that on? Why was that damn door? That door was not shut. I don't. Who are you? What do you want? I'm out.
In a video posted in 2011 by the user Schwab304, a man named Will and his friend document disturbing events while staying in their dorm. What begins as an ordinary night slowly shifts as unexplained sounds and movements start to occur. The footage marks the beginning of a series of paranormal incidents that would escalate as the night goes on.
Alright guys, it's about 1 o'clock. This has been happening every night. About this time we hear a noise. Not really sure what it is, but it's starting to freak us out. See if we can maybe get it on film. You hear that?
What is that?
That was a noise.
I'll look over here. I don't hear it anymore. James closet. I think it stopped. Oh my God!
A hunter connected to a woman's co-worker went hunting in the mountains with a pack of dogs. 2 of the dogs ran off and were later found violently killed. While searching for what caused it, they spotted a strange figure in the distance and recorded it through a scope. The footage, later upscaled, shows a figure with long, thin arms that appear to have hair hanging from them. At first, it was thought to be another hunter, but that explanation quickly fell apart. Some believe the figure could possibly be a skinwalker. Exploring alone, a woman descended into a Williamsburg basement. Dust floated in the air, and the space was quiet except for the sound of her footsteps.
Colonial Williamsburg. And this basement, I've never been able to go in here before. It is so freaking scary. Like, there are these, what looks like prison cells down here. Look at these.
As she moved through the eerie atmosphere, she suddenly heard a noise that made her stop and look. Then, for a brief moment, she caught sight of a shadowy figure moving past before disappearing.
Tell me that's not absolutely horrifying. What the hell? Did you see that shadow? Oh my god. Hello?
He was just handling chores in the baby's room when, in a second video, he's caught scolding his child. Objects to his right suddenly topple, and his calm reaction suggests this isn't the first time something like this has happened. A strange video uploaded on December 10th of 2009 on YouTube left viewers stunned. The man recording zooms in on an object in the dark and cold sky of Moscow. It's hard to ignore. A large, triangular shape hovering silently in the night with no explanation. If you have captured anything strange, eerie, or unexplainable on camera, we would love to see it. Share it in the comments below or send it to wrangler.yt@yahoo.com and we will reach out as soon as we can. Your clip might even appear in one of our future videos. Additionally, you can also avail our membership subscription for as low as $6 per month. Doing so will give you many perks and privileges, such as member shoutouts and a unique loyalty badge attached to your name every time you comment in our videos.
From unsettling sightings of ghostly figures strolling the streets at night to heart-stopping discoveries of aliens lurking near your house, and even footage of the sky in China turning a ghastly shade of crimson. If you're drawn to the mysteries of the unexplained, brace yourself for an extraordinary adventure as we delve into each mysterious capture. Throughout history, mirrors have been gateways to other realms, portals to the unknown, and this video shows you why.
Look at this fucking handprint. This thing is like twice as big as my hand and it's all spindly.
In this bone-chilling footage, a homeowner proudly shows off his newly installed mirror, but his excitement quickly turns to terror when his mother points out something unsettling.
Last night, my mom just had these mirrors cleaned. The cleaners were just in here. And she woke up and she's like, "Did you do this on my mirror?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?"
As he inspects the mirror, he's greeted by a startling discovery: 2 ominous handprints adorning its surface. Now you might be thinking, handprints. That's nothing out of the ordinary. But these handprints are anything but normal. They're colossal, dwarfing the homeowner's own hand by a significant margin. These are twice the size of an average human hand, seemingly imprinted onto the mirror overnight. The implications of this spine-chilling revelation are enough to make even the bravest souls tremble with fear. Is there an intruder lurking in the shadows, silently observing from the confines of the bedroom? Or could these ghostly handprints be a harbinger of something far more sinister? Whatever the truth may be, one thing's for certain: this unsettling encounter will linger in your thoughts long after the lights go out. The odds of being struck by a meteorite are astronomically low, but never zero, at least not for this unsuspecting woman. This photo you see here was taken in 1954, and it captures the aftermath of a truly bizarre event. The lady in the photo is Ann Hodges, and that mark on her stomach isn't a surgical scar. It's a cosmic souvenir. A softball-sized meteorite, hurtling through the atmosphere, pierced the roof of her Alabama home and struck her while she napped peacefully. Talk about an unwelcome house guest. While Anne undoubtedly holds the dubious distinction of being the only documented human ever hit by a meteorite, she was fortunate in her misfortune. The space rock merely grazed her side, leaving a bruise but thankfully not causing more serious injury. This incredible incident serves as a stark reminder that the dangers lurking above can be far stranger than fiction. Disaster can strike when you least expect it, as this harrowing footage captured by a traffic camera demonstrates. Can you believe it? That car took a nosedive straight into the ground. In the clip, we witness a dump truck innocently cruising along, but as it passes a certain spot, the road gives way, creating a massive sinkhole in its wake. While one car manages to swerve around the impending disaster, fate takes a cruel turn for the vehicle trailing behind. It plunges headfirst into the gaping chasm, leaving us all in shock. Thankfully, the driver of the first car saw it and stopped to offer assistance. But the video leaves us on edge, wondering about the aftermath. Now, you might be wondering, what caused this nightmare scenario? Well, sinkholes like this one often form due to the relentless erosion caused by acidic rainwater, gradually weakening the bedrock beneath the surface. When you add the hefty weight of a dump truck rolling over, it's a recipe for disaster waiting to happen. So, next time, take it slow, stay vigilant, and always double-check your surroundings. After all, you never know when luck might decide to take a detour. Imagine stepping outside one morning to find the sky painted a chilling shade of red, like something out of an apocalyptic nightmare. That's precisely what unfolded in this jaw-dropping video. Straight out of a Hollywood doomsday movie, this footage from China captures a scene that's as surreal as it is terrifying. Locals are in a frenzy as they witness the heavens draped in a unique, blood-red hue. It's as if the entire sky has been dipped in crimson paint, sending shockwaves of panic through the community. But what could possibly turn the sky such a ghastly shade? According to reports, it's a bizarre combination of atmospheric moisture and the crimson lights emitted by fishing boats. Yes, you heard that right, fishing boats, inadvertently casting an eerie glow that blankets the entire city in an otherworldly hue. Let's hope those unwitting fishermen adjust their lights before they unwittingly trigger another panic-inducing spectacle. The internet thrives on the strange and unexplained, and this video circulating on Reddit is a prime example. It's enough to make you double-check your locks before bed. Forget the shaky, over-dramatized footage you see in ghost movies. This video claims to be the real deal, captured by a home security camera in India. It shows a seemingly ordinary street with something really terrifying roaming in it. It is a tall, shadowy form, gliding eerily just above the ground. It moves with an unsettling grace, its form shifting and seeming to fade into the darkness before vanishing completely. The lack of detail due to the darkness only adds to the unsettling ambience. This video has gone viral, igniting a firestorm of debate. Some viewers are convinced it's undeniable proof of the paranormal, while others remain skeptical. Is this a genuine encounter with the unknown captured on camera, or something more down-to-earth cleverly manipulated? We won't tell you what to believe. Have you ever seen those ghost possession movies where the Pope rolls up his sleeves and performs an exorcism? Well, forget Hollywood. I found a video online that shows what appears to be a real-life exorcism, and let me tell you, it's seriously creepy. This video supposedly comes from Iran and features a homeowner performing an exorcism ritual in his own house. While they're filming the ceremony, they capture some truly bizarre phenomena. In the beginning, as the homeowner conducts the exorcism, something unseen yanks the girl's tightly secured ponytail straight up in the air, causing her to panic. Then, in the very next shot, we see the father, presumably performing the ritual on a picture frame. As he does, the frame inexplicably begins to shake and falls off the wall on its own. This pattern of objects moving and falling by themselves continues throughout the house, all caught on camera. Honestly, it's chilling to watch. The family's reactions throughout the whole ordeal seem genuine, adding to the unsettling realism of the video. Just check out their expressions. Pure terror. The question of whether aliens exist has raged online for years, and videos like this only fan the flames of the debate.
The heck is that? Oh my god!
This video, supposedly taken on July 4th, 2011, features a man who lives a whopping 6 miles from the nearest city. He hears strange sounds coming from the forest behind his house, and, well, let's just say curiosity, or maybe a little recklessness, gets the better of him. He ventures out armed with only a flashlight and camera to investigate the source of the noise. Not exactly the brightest idea, in my opinion. As he explores the woods, he spots a strange figure hunched over in the bushes, seemingly busy with something. He zooms in with his camera, and whatever this thing is, it seems to notice. It locks eyes with the cameraman, who understandably freaks out and bolts. So what was this creepy creature? Let's take a closer look at the footage when it was caught on camera. The figure has a thin build and an unmistakable hunched posture that screams alien to me. Spotting a potential alien is scary enough, but what really sends shivers down my spine is what it might have been doing out there in the woods, all alone and acting so strange. So the same guy who captured the last footage of the possible alien encounter in the woods is back with another video. And let me tell you, things just got a whole lot more terrifying.
My god, what the heck? Oh my god! What the?
Apparently, 5 months after his initial sighting, this man had another close call with the strange hunched creature. This time, however, it wasn't just lurking in the forest. It was right outside his front door. On December 7th, 2011, according to the video, he encountered the creature again. Before he could get a good look at it, the thing bolted towards him, forcing him to scramble back inside his house. The footage, shaky and unclear as it is, seems to show an aggressive movement. The creature lunges at the cameraman with surprising speed and ferocity. He barely dodges it. It's all undeniably creepy. But here's the real head scratcher. Why does this guy keep going back for more? Seriously, dude. Call the police. Call animal control. Call literally anyone else. This thing is clearly dangerous. If you got so far in the video, it means you're a dedicated viewer. Thank you. And if you subscribe and hit the bell button, I promise to keep posting these for you to enjoy. This next clip is pretty bizarre. It shows a person 6 feet under in a grave, trying to communicate with the outside world in a strange way. The video comes from a graveyard where someone recorded a very unusual thing happening at a grave. In the video, you can see a grave among many others in a graveyard, with flowers placed on top. The strange thing about this particular grave is the way one of the flowers is behaving. Instead of swaying gently in the breeze, the flower is inexplicably spinning in circles, almost like a tiny pinwheel. This erratic movement is certainly eye-catching. The flower makes complete rotations. Of course, a logical explanation could be that someone installed a hidden motor inside the flower, causing it to spin, but that doesn't explain why someone would do such a thing. The other, more unsettling possibility is that the person buried beneath the grave is trying to send a message from beyond the veil. This video has sparked a lot of debate online, with viewers divided on the cause of the spinning flower. What do you think? Is it a mechanical prank or something more paranormal? Ever dreamt of witnessing a real-life phoenix rising from the ashes? Well, this photo might just spark your imagination. This incredible picture taken near Mount Etna captures a truly awe-inspiring sight. A fiery bird soaring majestically across the sky. Online, it's been dubbed the Phoenix of Etna due to its uncanny resemblance to the mythical creature. Just look at the sheer size of this fiery bird. Compare it to the buildings below, dwarfed by its imposing presence. Now, before you get too excited, there's a scientific explanation. This isn't a real phoenix come to life, but rather a clever trick of nature. Mount Etna, known for its volcanic activity, has erupted, causing the trees on its slopes to burn. The smoke and flames have created a remarkable illusion, forming the silhouette of a majestic phoenix against the sky. Of course, this fiery spectacle wouldn't last forever. This illusion would vanish within minutes. But that doesn't diminish the incredible power and beauty captured in this photo. It's a fleeting glimpse of nature's raw power and the captivating potential for illusion it can create. My friends are obsessed with cave exploring, always begging me to join their spelunking adventures. But honestly, videos like this are exactly why I politely decline. Whoa, hold on a minute. This unsettling footage was captured by a group of cave explorers venturing deep into a network of tunnels in Poland. As they navigate the darkness with their flashlight and camera, something truly bizarre appears in the distance. The original video was shrouded in shadow, so it's been stabilized for clarity. But even with the adjustments, one thing's clear. There's a creature lurking in the depths of the tunnel. It darts across the screen, a dark humanoid figure seemingly running away from the explorer's light. Reacting to this chilling sight, the cameraman instinctively follows the creature with the camera, but it vanishes without a trace. No further sign, no sound. Just an empty tunnel where the figure once was. Talk about a heart-stopping experience down there. What do you think this thing could be? A figment of the explorer's imagination? A clever trick of the light? Or something more? Let us know your theories in the comments. A family was relaxing at home, watching some Netflix, when a flash of movement darted past the window caught their eye. Curious and a little spooked, they all headed outside to investigate, while grabbing their phone to film. In the video they recorded, you can hear the mom explain what just happened as they slowly walked towards the bushes where they saw the movement.
So, we were inside watching TV and something like went by the window and we're just coming out here to investigate it.
Yeah, we're sitting on the sofa in the living room watching TV and then something went by the window. I didn't really see much, but I just saw it out of the corner of my eye.
That's when they spotted giant footprints in the snow. They followed the tracks, totally surprised to see a giant, hairy figure way off in the distance. At first, the creature seemed clueless about the family. But as they tried to sneak closer for a peek, it somehow noticed them. Panicked, the whole family turned and ran for their lives, screaming their heads off.
I think.
Oh my god!
The video ends with them scrambling back to their house, shaken by this close encounter with the unknown creature. Watching this video, I believe this creature they spotted might be the legendary Bigfoot, but without clearer evidence, it's hard to say for sure. However, one thing's for certain. It was a truly scary experience to see such a strange creature roaming near their home. This video, seemingly from Afghanistan, showcases a very strange discovery made by a local villager on a mountain. In the clip he recorded, the camera is focused on a small, furry creature with hands and feet that surprisingly resemble those of a human. This creature is covered in thick black fur and has a tiny body and walks in an odd way, like a mix between an ape and a human baby. Another strange detail, the creature seems to sit after taking a few steps. We can't see its face because of all that fur, and apparently it doesn't make a single peep according to the cameraman. So what is this mystery critter? The video has everyone online scratching their heads and guessing what it could be. Have you ever seen anything like it? I recently found a curious video on Reddit that's both unbelievable and oddly convincing. It comes from South Korea and shows a strange occurrence. The video starts with the camera pointed through a broken piece of glass, revealing an object in the sky. When the person filming removes the glass from in front of the camera's lens, the object disappears. They put the glass back, and the object reappears in the same spot. The video poster claims it's an unknown flying object, and considering the footage, it's easy to see why. But it's strange that the object is only visible through the broken glass. It could be a camera glitch or even light distortion. However, on the wilder side of possibilities, one might speculate that this object was an alien spacecraft, and they are using advanced technology to cloak themselves. And this individual accidentally discovered it with a simple broken piece of glass. This is, of course, highly unlikely, but it's the kind of speculation that makes the video so intriguing. Have you ever seen those slimy, strange creatures from movies? Well, this beach video shows something similar, but supposedly real. The video captures a bizarre encounter between a black, gooey creature and a crab. The creature, resembling a slug but with a less solid form, tries to grab onto the crab. The crab struggles to resist, but within seconds, the gooey monster engulfs it completely, seemingly consuming it whole. This creature is unlike anything we've ever seen on land. While regular slugs are slimy, this one appears entirely gooey and jelly-like. The way it wraps itself around the crab and vanishes it is truly bizarre and unsettling. While the video sparks wild theories of aliens from outer space, a more logical explanation could be that this creature comes from the unexplored depths of the ocean. But hey, isn't anything unknown technically alien to us? A tourist family visiting Wayun National Forest had an encounter they'll never forget. They believe they may have captured footage of the legendary Sasquatch on video, which they uploaded to YouTube. The video shows the family enjoying the view near a waterfall. As they film the scenery, something catches the camera in the distance, walking among the trees. Upon rewinding and slowing down the footage, a figure emerges that closely resembles descriptions of Sasquatch. The tall, humanoid figure has a furry body and a slightly hunched back, matching the classic image of the creature. The tourists who filmed the video say they were completely unaware of their encounter until they reviewed the footage back home. This adds an extra layer of spookiness, knowing the creature was seemingly close by without them realizing it. Have you ever seen something so strange it boggles your mind? This beach video features just such a creature, At first glance, it's impossible to tell what it is. Its body is covered in numerous openings, each independently moving with spiky, tongue-like protrusion. The creature's texture is also bizarre, hard, and rough like a rock. The more you look, the stranger it gets. Some viewers believe it's an alien, while others think it's a deep sea worm straight out of a nightmare. Regardless of its origin, its movement is undeniably unsettling, and even disgusting. To me, it's hard not to wonder what would happen if you touched one of those bizarre openings. While thermal cameras are known for saving lives, they can sometimes capture strange things, like the footage from these Canadian woods. The video shows a normal thermal image of the dense woods, everything appearing cold. Suddenly, a heat signature appears on the camera, a clear humanoid figure standing in the distance. The strange part, the figure seems to be peeking from behind a tree, looking directly at the camera. It stands there for a while before slowly walking away. The figure's outline resembles a human, but its slow gait and blank stare towards the camera raise questions. What was this creature doing in the forest, lurking in the shadows? The video leaves us with an unsettling mystery. Ever dreamed of catching a glimpse into a fantastical world? This trail camera footage might spark your imagination and leave you questioning the line between reality and fairy tales. Deep within the forest, a trail camera captures a scene that seems straight out of a storybook. Tiny, otherworldly insects flit through the air, leaving behind a shimmering trail that resembles the sparkling dust often associated with fairies. The sight is truly captivating, transporting viewers to a realm of wonder and enchantment. While the logical explanation points towards these being fireflies, and the trails being an effect of the camera or its settings, the video undeniably evokes a sense of magic and mystery. It leaves us pondering the wonders of nature and the possibility that there might be more to the world than meets the eye. Perhaps this footage simply captures the beauty of nature in a way that sparks our imagination, reminding us of the childlike wonder we once held for the world around us. While this video may seem like something out of a horror movie, it claims to be a real-life encounter caught on camera. In the clip, the homeowner, who is behind the camera, explains that his neighbor heard strange noises coming from his house while he was away shopping. The video shows the homeowner approaching his house, filming the windows as he explains the situation. Suddenly, the lights inside the house start flickering on and off, adding to the eerie atmosphere. Then, through the window, a chilling sight, a shadowy figure appears briefly within the house before vanishing. Startled, the homeowner yells and runs towards a storage room inside the house. As he scans the room with his camera, he spots a strange movement behind a broken wall panel. Fear taking hold, the homeowner runs to the garage. There he hears banging noises coming from the attic, but finds nothing when he investigates. While the homeowner deserves credit for his bravery in facing this unsettling situation, if I was in the place of the homeowner, I would have just dialed 911. Imagine venturing into the woods for a quiet night walk and stumbling upon this. A man has captured a spine-tingling experience on camera during his nighttime exploration of a dense forest. As he walks deeper into the woods, he comes across an abandoned, ruined car. But the car itself isn't the only thing unsettling. A strange feeling of dread washes over him, prompting him to pan his camera around to find the source. To his utter shock, he sees a figure standing eerily in the distance. Behind the car, the figure appears vaguely human-shaped, but completely black. Overcome by fear, the man takes off running, and the video abruptly ends. This encounter must have been truly frightening. The sight of such a creature is unsettling, as our mind couldn't even make sense of these creatures and what they want. This video from a barn captures a surprising barnyard brawl. It starts with a mischievous fox chasing 3 chickens. The chickens are zipping around the frame, trying to outrun the fox, who's determined to catch them. Suddenly, a brave little dog jumps into the scene on another camera angle. The dog, acting as the chicken's protector, chases the fox away. The fox, surprised by the unexpected furry defender, leaps into the air and scurries back. The dog gives the fox a small chase, then returns to the chickens, who seem very grateful for their feathered friend's defender. This whole scene is like something out of a cartoon. Feathers flying, fox hopping, and a brave little dog saving the day. It definitely makes you want to consider getting a furry friend for yourself, doesn't it? This terrifying video from Sweden shows a family caught in a brutal hailstorm inside their property. Seeking shelter under a shed, they huddle together as massive hailstones, the size of tennis balls, pound relentlessly on the roof. The loud thumps and crashes create a scene of pure terror. The family, understandably scared, stays huddled together, unable to even consider running to safety because of the hailstone's size and potential danger. The video captures the raw fear and helplessness of the family as the hailstorm rages on. To emphasize their point, they even share a photo comparing the hailstones to a golf ball, showcasing the enormous size of the ice chunks. Thankfully, the family emerges unharmed. However, the hailstorm undoubtedly caused significant damage, likely destroying cars and causing property damage in the area. This video from a wildlife photographer captures a scene of ultimate relaxation. An owl perched on a tree, seemingly unfazed by the world around it. The owl exudes an air of tranquility, as if it has transcended all life's worries and stresses. While the owl appears completely at peace, a few curious hummingbirds decide to liven things up by poking its head. But even these playful jabs fail to ruffle the owl's feathers. It remains calm and composed, simply observing its surroundings with an unbothered gaze. Some viewers believe the owl's calmness stems from its limited daytime vision. However, this isn't entirely true. While owl vision is indeed weaker during the day, they can still clearly see objects close to them. Therefore, it's more likely that the owl simply chose to remain unfazed by the hummingbird's antics. Perhaps it was enjoying the peace and quiet of the moment and didn't want to waste energy on getting annoyed. I have a strong dislike for dolls, especially the old ones, and this video perfectly illustrates why. The footage is from an unknown person who seems to be inside a dimly lit house. There is also an eerie laughter echoing in the background. And there is a mysterious figure standing in the distance. The cameraman, feeling a bit uneasy, bravely decides to investigate the source of the laughter and cautiously approaches the figure. As he gets closer, it turns out that the mysterious figure was just a doll. However, the laughter persists, and upon closer inspection, 2 hands become visible behind the doll. Startled, the cameraman quickly checks behind the doll, only to find no one there. Ready to leave, he notices something even more chilling. The doll's pupils move on their own. Frightened, the cameraman makes a swift escape. This video is pretty chilling, and it is reinforcing my fear of dolls being potential hosts for spirits and ghosts. This video has some viewers on edge. It features 2 friends who were home alone when they heard an unsettling hissing sound coming from their kitchen window. Curious and a little spooked, they peeked through the window and got a real shock.
Your window. He's coming in the house.
They saw a strange creature, seemingly a mix of dog and human features, peering back at them, One of the friends, understandably terrified, screamed and ran. The video ends abruptly after that. Upon slowing down and pausing the footage, some viewers claim the creature resembles the legendary Michigan Dogman. This creature is said to be a tall, bipedal creature with dog-like features and glowing eyes. Whether it was the Michigan Dogman or something else entirely, the video certainly captures a scary and bizarre encounter. It's important to remember that such encounters are extremely rare and often lack concrete evidence. It's also important to be cautious when encountering unfamiliar situations. If you ever find yourself in a similar situation, the safest course of action is to leave the area immediately and seek help from the authorities. This intriguing video comes from a trail camera positioned in a snowy winter woodland. All seems quiet and calm for a while. Suddenly, the tranquility is broken by the appearance of a large creature with wild brown hair, walking on 2 feet. It moves with a deliberate humanoid gait, passing right in front of the camera. The creature closely resembles the legendary Bigfoot. The sight of such a creature in this wintry forest landscape is both captivating and bewildering. It raises the question, could this actually be the elusive Bigfoot often spoken of, but rarely seen? I have to say that the quality of the video is very poor, so I can't make out any features or details. The only thing I can see clearly is its walking, which looks very human. In this intriguing video, people are filming from a bridge, capturing the serene scene of water below, illuminated by the lights reflecting from nearby restaurants. The atmosphere is calm until something unexpected and astonishing happens.
That's how it happened. That is exactly how it happened. So here it comes.
From beneath the bridge emerges a massive, strange-looking creature crossing the water. It's notable for its unusual shape and a particularly elongated neck. Unlike any typical aquatic animal, the creature's appearance in the water is so unusual, and I am not sure what this is. It might be a seal that comes very close, and from the weird lighting, it makes it look like it has an elongated neck. Do you agree? In this video, a man ventures into the woods at night, his only source of light being a flashlight. The darkness adds a sense of mystery to his surroundings. As he walks, he films his journey, capturing the eerie quiet of the nocturnal forest. When he points his camera towards a tree, an unexpected sight appears. A humanoid creature, partially hidden behind the tree, seems to be watching him. Combining it with where they are and at what time makes it a truly nightmare story. Is it a person, perhaps another night wanderer, that tried to scare them with a costume? Or something more mysterious and unexplained? Could it be the rake, considering making these guys one of its snacks? Imagine you're enjoying your cruise when suddenly, the captain announces an unexpected turn. In this video, captured by a family on a cruise trip, the cruise ship approaches a life raft in the middle of the vast sea. To their surprise, the raft appears to be all alone. No signs of anyone needing help. It's just there, gently bobbing on the waves, with not a single soul on board or in the surrounding waters. The only company it has are some curious birds flying around. This scene raises some pretty big questions and a bit of concern. Why is this life raft adrift in the sea, and what was its purpose? Was someone on it, needing assistance, or did it accidentally fall from another ship? The mystery adds an unsettling twist to the situation, leaving us with more questions than answers. The vastness of the open sea holds secrets that sometimes baffle even the most seasoned cruisegoers. Ever wondered what it would be like to witness towering monsters like Godzilla in real life? Well, this video from California tries to give us a taste of that thrill. The video shows a dark sky ready to unleash a thunderstorm. In the midst of the intense weather, lightning suddenly lights up the clouds, revealing a colossal humanoid figure's shadow for just a fleeting moment. This gigantic shadow, reaching sky high, resembles an old man holding a walking stick. The sight is undeniably eerie, and the person recording the video seems genuinely scared. Yet, upon closer examination, to me it seems the fear factor may stem more from the lightning itself than the mysterious shadow. Nevertheless, many viewers believe in the authenticity of the video. The lingering question persists. Could this be a genuine encounter with a colossal being? Or is it merely a skillfully crafted illusion, sparked by the dramatic theatrics of Mother Nature? The decision is yours. This video shows a train journey through a wooded area where it takes an unexpected turn when the driver captures something mysterious in the distance. A colossal, motionless creature, towering and entirely white, stands there fixated on the passing train. Its sheer size is awe-inspiring, and it seems genuinely curious about the locomotive, standing as if observing the spectacle. The video sparks fascination, reminding us that our world is full of enigmatic wonders. This creature, with its ghostly appearance, adds an extra layer of intrigue to the scene. The person behind the camera even goes on to label it as a ghost sighted on the train track, emphasizing the otherworldly nature of the encounter. While a rational explanation might be a scarecrow or a Halloween decoration set up by nearby residents, the unsettling feeling lingers. Even if it were a scarecrow, the sight of this figure standing alone in the middle of nowhere raises eyebrows and sends a shiver down the spine. Nowadays, creating fake Bigfoot sighting clips is relatively easy, but capturing it on a Facebook stream adds a whole new level of authenticity. This particular video comes from a Facebook streamer enjoying a forest hike with his uncle. As the live stream documented their return, the uncle suddenly grew alarmed by something in the distant forest. The streamer swiftly zoomed in on his camera to the spot indicated by his uncle and spotted a massive black creature standing completely still. This creature, covered in dark fur, initially seemed bear-like, but upon closer observation, it became clear it was something more humanoid. Both the streamer and his uncle were gripped by fear, and in the background, the distant barks of nearby dogs hinted at the unsettling presence of this mysterious being.
Oh my God, what is that? What's a damn kangaroo? Hold up, I'm gonna get it on tape. A bear or something? Look like a damn bear.
The creature, resembling a Bigfoot, lurked behind the woods, seemingly stalking the streamer and his uncle. What added to the eerie scene were the strange hand signals the Bigfoot-like creature was making from a distance, possibly communicating with other Bigfoots in the area. The tension in the air and the mysterious signals raise questions about the existence of these elusive creatures and what their intentions might be. Remember the childhood fascination with mermaids? Well, this recent internet video made me question whether our mermaid dreams might have a touch of reality. The footage, shot by a hiker from a hidden spot near a lake, captures a creature in the water that looks remarkably like a mermaid. This aquatic being sports a fish-like lower body and a woman's head, embodying the classic mermaid image. As the video unfolds, the mermaid-like creature gracefully swims in the lake, bringing a touch of magic to the scene. However, my enthusiasm took a hit when the video ended without revealing the creature's face. This absence raised my suspicions, leading me to believe that the video might be a clever hoax. It's possible that the mysterious creature was merely a woman in an exceptionally well-crafted mermaid costume, playing into our childhood fantasies. While the video sparked excitement, the lack of a conclusive view leaves room for skepticism, reminding us to approach such enchanting sightings with a hint of caution. A forest ranger, after hearing complaints from campers and hikers about a strange visitor in the woods, decides to check it out and discovers something really unsettling. The ranger records a video as evidence, and the spooky scene unfolds in the dark forest at night. Armed with a flashlight, the ranger points towards a bizarre humanoid creature strolling in the distance. This creature, tall and strangely calm, moves through the woods as if it doesn't know it's been found. What makes the sight even creepier is the creature's odd texture, making it look like it's made of leaves or plants. Just the idea of such a being wandering around the forest without us knowing is enough to give you chills. The video shows the unsettling truth of these unknown creatures living deep in the forest. The ranger's discovery confirms the worries of hikers and campers, making us think about the mysteries hiding in the quiet corners of nature. Encountering a Bigfoot is already spooky, but imagine the terror of being charged at by one. In this chilling video, two hikers in a peaceful Canadian forest were taking a leisurely stroll when they spotted a large black creature in the distance. This hefty creature, standing tall, noticed it was being observed and suddenly began charging at the person with the camera. The Bigfoot emitted terrifying growls and yells as it closed in.
Run!
Despite its massive size, the creature surprisingly moved swiftly. The hikers, realizing the danger, started running for their lives. The video captures the intense moment as the Bigfoot relentlessly pursued them, creating a scene straight out of a hiker's worst nightmare. This footage vividly demonstrates the aggressiveness and agitation that Bigfoot may exhibit when they feel someone is trying to record them. It's a spine-chilling reminder of the mysterious and formidable nature of these elusive creatures. If encountering a cryptid wasn't on your 2024 to-do list, this video is sure to give you a good spook. An Indian villager recorded this eerie footage while investigating distress calls from his farm animals. As he scanned the area, he heard branches breaking in a nearby tree, and what he captured on camera is downright chilling. The video he captured reveals a frightening creature climbing the tree, painted all in purple with ape-like hands and facial features. What really sends shivers down your spine is the strange and sinister smile on the creature's face. It tried to hide behind the tree from the camera, but the villager managed to capture it. After stopping the recording to call for help from other villagers, he returned to the tree only to find the creature mysteriously gone. Thankfully, the villager recorded the video first, providing evidence for what he witnessed. Without it, convincing others about this bizarre encounter would have been quite a challenge. This video comes from a tourist guide leading a group of Chinese tourists through the Carolinian Forest of Canada. As the tourists enjoyed the adventure and recorded the beautiful surroundings, they stumbled upon something quite unbelievable. In the distance, they spotted a gorilla-like creature in the forest, busy digging into the ground. The weird thing was that there are no gorillas or apes in Canada, and the creature didn't move like a gorilla, suggesting it was something else. The tour guide, a girl behind the camera, informed the tourists that it might be a Sasquatch, and judging by its appearance, it did resemble one. The Chinese tourists were amazed, pulling out their cameras to capture pictures and videos of the creature, which seemed unaware of being recorded. After digging for a while, the Sasquatch eventually wandered away, and the video came to an end. It's likely a trip those tourists will remember for the rest of their lives. This video has left most people on the internet scratching their heads as it captures a mermaid-like creature sitting in the ocean. From a distance, this creature appears to be a mix of a human and a fish, sporting a fish-like tail and a woman's upper body. However, there's another possible explanation. It could be a statue placed by a nearby fish restaurant. The puzzling part is that this is in the middle of nowhere, making the presence of a statue seem illogical. To me, it seems like a genuine mermaid sighting, but I'm a bit skeptical because the mermaid isn't moving and just sits there like a statue. It's a confusing sight and having more footage or a closer look could provide more evidence to analyze. The mystery of this video keeps us wondering about the true nature of the creature in the ocean. This video from Australia showcases an incredibly rare albino echidna discovered in Bathurst, about 120 miles northwest of Sydney. A member of the Bathurst Regional Council spotted this unique echidna and named it Raffi. Locals were fascinated by this rare creature, but they were not allowed to touch it. Short-beaked echidnas are known for being elusive, and encountering an albino specimen makes it even more extraordinary. Raffi, displaying albinism, has a genetic condition that leads to reduced melanin production in hair, skin, and eyes. While albinism is beautiful, it comes with complications, with sensitivity to sunlight being one of the most common issues. The discovery of Raffi adds a special touch to the wildlife in the Bathurst region, creating excitement among the locals who got a glimpse of this rare and captivating albino echidna. Whenever I see those exposed power lines, I can't help but fear what might happen in a big short circuit. This video from a Florida neighborhood provides a chilling answer to that question. It captures the moment when two power lines accidentally touch, causing an electric spark to travel the entire length of the power lines. The spark forms multiple times, creating a terrifying sight and accompanied by the screams of locals in the video background.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Accidents like these can be extremely dangerous, potentially leading to a power line break. If the line falls to the ground, it could cause even more disaster. It's truly frightening to witness such events happening in your neighborhood, and the unsettling electric spark noise it produces is spine-chilling. GoPro cameras are amazing. They capture everything without getting in your way. However, sometimes they accidentally record things that can leave you unsettled for life. This video comes from a skier's GoPro camera during a skiing adventure in Siberia. Although the clip is short, it shows a tall black figure amidst the trees. If you pause on the figure, you can see how huge it is. Compare it to the nearby tree, and it looks like an 8 to 10 feet tall creature. It has long arms and a humanoid upper body, making it resemble a Bigfoot. Siberia is known for Bigfoot and Yeti sightings, and this might be the first time a camera managed to capture a clip of this elusive creature. The video leaves us with a mix of awe and uncertainty about the mysterious beings that might roam the Siberian wilderness. Humans have this strange tendency not to back away from danger unless it's right about to hit them. This video perfectly illustrates that, where a group of people stands behind a fence, gazing at the surging sea with massive and furious waves. The waves are already dangerously high, but these folks seem to be ignoring the potential risks, just enjoying the spectacle. Suddenly, the worst unfolds, as the towering waves come crashing, surpassing the fence. As the waves breach the barrier, they start taking everything in their path. Many people get swept away, and then the video abruptly ends. Watching this video only intensifies my fear of the ocean and water. Still, I can't help but be puzzled about why these individuals didn't realize the abnormality of those towering waves and seek safety. The way humans sometimes approach danger leaves me utterly confused. Ever felt like someone's watching you while walking alone? Well, this hiker experienced just that and decided to record what he sensed. In a forest, he felt eyes fixated on him, prompting him to open his camera. What he captured was a black figure peering directly at him from behind a tree. This mysterious being was stalking the hiker, completely unaware of being spotted. The creature, like others we have seen in previous clips, appeared quite humanoid and was covered in thick black fur. To me, it resembled a Bigfoot, but it's hard to say for sure since the video was recorded from a distance, making the facial features less visible. What are your thoughts on this stalking creature? Could it be a Bigfoot? Or might it be something even more terrifying? The video leaves us with a sense of mystery and intrigue about what lurks in the depths of the forest. While on a forest road trip in California, a family encountered an eerie sight captured in front of their car's headlights. As they traversed a desolate forest road, the camera revealed a massive, hairy creature staring directly at them from the dark woods. The creature, covered in thick black fur, exhibited a humanoid posture and body frame. The eerie aspect of the clip lay in the mysterious identity of this creature, which seemed to be patiently waiting in the woods, creating a chilling atmosphere, as if anticipating someone's arrival to carry out its unknown intentions. It is advisable to keep driving in such situations unless faced with an extreme emergency to avoid potential encounters with such unsettling entities. Warning: do not attempt to replicate any actions seen in this video. The footage captured by a hiker in Russia depicts the hiker encountering a bear while exploring the forest. The bear was minding its own business when the audacious hiker approached and kicked it in the back. In response, the bear, initially startled, realized the source of the kick and aggressively charged towards the hiker. Emitting menacing growls and unsettling attack yells, the bear attacked the hiker for a few seconds. The hiker dropped the camera during the attack, but eventually returned to retrieve it, uploading the video later. Despite the scare, the hiker emerged unharmed. This video serves as a stark reminder of the importance of not interfering with nature, especially when dealing with formidable creatures like bears. The Amazon rainforest serves as a captivating habitat for a variety of amazing and rare creatures, and the tourists' capture highlighted one such extraordinary moment. The video taken during an Amazon rainforest tour depicts a massive anaconda gracefully swimming in a swampy lake. The rare spectacle unfolded with the snake positioned directly beneath the tourist's boat. And witnessing this, I couldn't help but feel concerned about their safety, considering an anaconda could easily climb on board. Also, the sheer size and capabilities of these formidable creatures add a chilling factor to the encounter. Although anacondas are common in the Amazon, they can reach an impressive length of up to 30 feet and weigh up to 550 pounds. To put this into perspective, the snake's length is comparable to about 5 kids lying head to foot. The people on the boat were pretty lucky that the snake wasn't in the mood for playing with them, because if it were, this video could have ended in a much more gruesome way. There's a valid reason behind the advice to stay aware of your surroundings while texting outside, and this video serves as a stark illustration. Captured from a news channel helicopter, the footage reveals a massive bear roaming casually through a neighborhood. The bear appears calm, likely in search of food. Meanwhile, a person engrossed in texting walks towards the bear from a nearby alley, completely oblivious to the unfolding situation. As the bear notices the approaching individual, it begins to move closer. The man, still absorbed in his phone, suddenly glances up to find the colossal bear in front of him, shocking him to the core. Fortunately, the bear wasn't in a pursuit mode and left the man unharmed. The incident serves as a chilling reminder of the potential dangers when distracted by texting, emphasizing the importance of staying alert in outdoor environments. There are 2 types of people in the world: those who believe in aliens and those who have never encountered one. If you fall into the latter category, this video might just flip your perspective 180 degrees. Hailing from the Acadian woods in Canada, the footage captures a strange creature that locals have stumbled upon. The scene unfolds with a stone structure in the woods, on which an unusual alien-like creature is perched. The creature's body resembles that of a grasshopper, while its head evokes the imagery of extraterrestrials from movies, emitting eerie and unsettling noises. This creature has the potential to haunt your nightmares for years. Despite being recorded by vigilant onlookers, the creature doesn't appear agitated or aggressive. It remains calmly seated until the end of the video. The mystery surrounding this cryptid creature deepens, as its characteristics defy any known references. If you have information about this unsettling entity, feel free to share in the comments and enlighten others about its identity. If you're planning a hiking adventure, I strongly advise you to do it in the morning, as a tiny flashlight won't suffice in the dark. This video comes from a hiker who decided to venture out in the middle of the night, motivated by reports of Bigfoot sightings in the area during nighttime. As he navigated through the dark forest with his flashlight, he experienced a scare of a lifetime. The hiker heard powerful, chilling screams and footsteps thundering through the bushes. The weight of these steps heightened the hiker's fear for his life. Despite calling out in the hope that it might be a person, there was no response.
Hello?
When he shone his light into the distant woods, he was shocked to hear heavy breathing emanating from the darkness ahead. Startled, the man became filled up with fear, prompting him to run for his life, and the video abruptly ends. The unsettling nature of this video, reminiscent of a nightmare, is further intensified by the bone-chilling echo of the initial scream. This video, originating from a trail camera placed in the Vermont forest, captures a rare sighting of the legendary Bigfoot. As the footage unfolds, the camera reveals a wintry scene of ice-covered woods, and suddenly, a tall humanoid figure enters the frame, casually walking and disappearing behind some trees. The creature's posture is distinctly humanoid, and its size is massive, evident when compared to the nearby trees, indicating a height of more than 8 feet. Some viewers who have witnessed the video suggest that this creature is indeed a Bigfoot. However, there are others entertaining the possibility that it could be the elusive Yeti. Personally, I lean towards the belief that this creature is a Bigfoot, considering their known characteristics of thick black fur and a body structure resembling the figure in the video. This video, captured by a security camera, unveils a peculiar and unsettling scene unfolding during the night. The camera, likely set up to monitor the surroundings of a house, instead records an eerie encounter. A humanoid creature with glowing eyes is visible. As the figure walks down the path, it does something strange. It lies down flat on its stomach and then pushes up the front part of its body with its hands. When it does this, we can see its glowing eyes again, which adds to the creepiness of the scene. It's hard to say what this is. It does look like a person, but the behavior is very strange, and especially the glowing eyes or the hunched posture. The way it moves and the shape of its body are just not normal. You might say I am insane, but I doubt it could be human. Maybe one on some serious drugs. Filmed by a person sitting by a river under a large bridge, this video shows something unusual. It starts off peacefully, showing the bridge from below and the nice surroundings, suggesting it's a beautiful day. But then, something unexpected happens. The camera catches a glimpse of an odd figure, a humanoid creature that's hairless, gray, and doesn't look like anything typically seen. The creature's appearance is startling because it resembles what many people think of when they imagine an alien. Not from our world, mysterious, and unlike typical beings we know. It just appears out of nowhere, crosses the pillar, and then seems to disappear just as suddenly as it arrived. It's hard to say exactly what this creature is from the video alone. The fact that it looks so unusual and then vanishes without a trace adds to the mystery. It makes me wonder, are we alone in the universe, or is there another species that has been watching us all this time, and we did not notice, maybe even watching us from under our bridges? Caught by a surveillance camera positioned on the stairs of an apartment building, this video showcases an unsettling scene that seems straight out of a horror movie. Initially, the footage reveals a small, dark, furry object in the hallway, which could be mistaken for a regular animal. But what happens next is far from ordinary. Out of nowhere, a bizarre humanoid creature leaps into the hallway from the stairs leading to the next floor. This sudden appearance is so shocking that it seemingly causes a short circuit, plunging the entire area into darkness. Despite the brief and chaotic nature of the encounter, the camera manages to catch a fleeting glimpse of this eerie entity. The creature is tall and skinny, with a grayish skin tone that gives it an otherworldly appearance. Its head is disproportionately large, bald, and its features are unnervingly alien-like. The abruptness of the creature's appearance, combined with the subsequent power outage, amplifies the creepy atmosphere of the footage. This video leaves me with more questions than answers. What could that creature be? Is it real? Could this video be fake? I don't know what to think. Filmed by archaeologists outside during the night, this video will give you the chills. The only source of light is a flashlight, as they are clearly working on uncovering something hidden in the dirt. The atmosphere is already tense, given the context and the darkness surrounding them. As the person recording adjusts the camera, it inadvertently captures something chilling in the background. A set of red glowing eyes, lurking in the darkness just a few feet away from where the ritual is taking place. The abrupt discovery of these glowing red eyes in the near total darkness sends a jolt of fear through the spine. The intensity of the moment escalates dramatically when the cameraman realizes they're not alone. His reaction is very dramatic as he's overtaken by fear. With heart-pounding urgency, he does what most would in a moment of sheer terror. He runs, desperately wanting to escape from that place. I wonder what creature was lurking in the dark. Could it possibly be a ghost protecting whatever they were about to dig out of the earth? In this video, the person filming has encountered a remarkable and unusual creature outside. The animal has a unique appearance, characterized by its elongated body and tentacles that have a gel-like texture, resembling those of a sea anemone. Intriguingly, at the tip of each main tentacle, there's a feature that looks similar to a seashell, and from these, additional smaller tentacles emerge, reminiscent of an octopus's limbs, but on a smaller scale. The combination of these characteristics, the jelly-like tentacles, the seashell-like endings, and the smaller tentacles sprouting from them, makes the creature extraordinarily peculiar and captivating. I have never seen anything like this. If you know what this animal could be, please let me know in the comments. We are now presented a truly unusual sight. A serpent with two heads, each extending from the same body, observed on a rock. Despite its extraordinary dual-headed nature, the snake's movements and colors appear completely normal. displaying the typical behavior and patterning one would expect from such a reptile. The presence of two heads on a single serpent is a rare phenomenon, often attributed to a condition known as bicephaly, which is quite uncommon in the animal kingdom. This peculiar creature, behaving as any ordinary snake would, offers a fascinating glimpse into the natural world's capacity for extraordinary variations. I personally have seen some footage like this before, but it's always interesting to see how they manage to adapt and live this way. We are all unique and beautiful in our own way. The video captures a somewhat eerie scene, filmed by a person walking along a forest path that leads to an intriguing destination, an abandoned tunnel. This tunnel appears to be partially sealed off by large bricks, yet they don't entirely close off the entrance, leaving a gap at the top. As the camera gets closer, something unexpected comes into view atop the bricks. Initially, it's unclear what's resting there, but as the filmer moves nearer, the outline becomes unmistakably that of a man's back. It appears as though a man is just sitting there, casually perched on the bricks that block the tunnel entrance. The location is unusual and somewhat unsettling for someone to choose as a chilling spot, and makes me raise questions about what this guy might be doing there. Filmed from a runner's view, with a camera probably attached to him as he jogs on a forest trail in the mountains. This video will give you an intense experience. As he's passing by many hikers, enjoying his run, something unexpected happens. A grizzly bear suddenly rushes out from the right side of the forest and starts chasing him. Right then, the whole mood of the video changes. What was a peaceful run turns into a scary situation.
Holy shit!
The runner realizes he's in big trouble and begins to sprint as fast as he can to get away from the bear. You can feel the tension as he pushes himself to the limit, trying to escape from this dangerous animal. It's a gripping moment, showing a peaceful nature run turning into a frantic escape for safety. As amazing as a running session in a mountain forest sounds, this video is one of the reasons I could never do that. These encounters terrify me, and I don't know if I would have been able to escape the attack. This video is captured from the viewpoint of a doorbell camera during a quiet night. Initially, everything is calm, and the street is empty, creating a peaceful, undisturbed setting. Suddenly, the tranquility is broken when skinny, long spider legs creep into the camera's frame, startlingly close to the lens. Moments later, the entire body of the spider comes into view. The spider has positioned itself directly in front of the camera, transforming the serene night into a startling scene, especially given the previous calmness. Although I'm not scared of spiders, this video scared the crap out of me. I did not see that coming. This video is recorded by a man on the street, capturing the sky at dusk, a time when the fading light creates a perfect backdrop for observing unusual phenomena. The focal point of this intriguing footage is an object that appears to be an oval-shaped ship, suspended in the sky, distinguished by two prominent lights. Its appearance and behavior strongly suggest that it could be an unknown flying object, especially given its unconventional shape and the way it merely floats, motionless, against the evening sky. The object's stillness in the air, combined with the dimming light of dusk, lends a mysterious and almost otherworldly quality to the scene. It doesn't exhibit any sudden movements or flashy displays. It's just eerily present, hovering silently. I think that this calm yet conspicuous presence in the sky naturally draws everyone's mind to the possibility of it being an alien ship, although I also consider the possibility that this video could be fake. If you got so far in the video, it means you're a dedicated viewer. Thank you. And if you subscribe and hit the bell button, I promise to keep posting these for you to enjoy. The video, possibly captured by a surveillance camera or a bystander from the side of the road, showcases a heart-stopping moment that unfolds like a miracle. It features a man who is seated beside his motorbike on the roadside, seemingly taking a break. Out of nowhere, a dramatic turn of events occurs. A bulldozer, which is moving along the road, unexpectedly veers to the left, heading directly towards the man and his motorbike. In a twist of fate, another vehicle coming from the opposite direction intervenes at the crucial moment. This car collides with the bulldozer, effectively altering its path and preventing it from hitting the biker. The impact between the car and the bulldozer creates a narrow escape for the biker, who is miraculously spared from what could have been a catastrophic incident. Although this could have ended up in a better way if the bulldozer driver was paying more attention, I think this was pure luck. This underwater video reveals a fascinating deep-sea creature that looks like something out of an alien movie. The animal has a unique round body, from which multiple extremely long and slender appendages extend. As the video continues, there's a captivating moment where the creature's long appendages fold in a manner that suggests flexibility and coordination. Following this, the creature makes contact with the sea floor and begins to crawl, utilizing its tentacle-like feet in a manner that's both intriguing and eerie. The way it moves is mesmerizing, showcasing the adaptability and peculiar locomotion of deep-sea life forms. These deep-sea life creatures are terrifying. They feed the thalassophobia of many people. Reddit is a treasure trove for discovering some of the most chilling and strange videos, and this particular one is no exception. The footage follows two friends exploring an unknown location in the dead of night, armed with their flashlights. Their journey leads them to a sewer entrance where they unexpectedly encounter a strange creature attempting to scale the metal fence.
Dude. Okay.
Witnessing this enigmatic being, both friends immediately bolt away, their screams echoing in the darkness.
You gotta go! There's nothing booking it! Go! Dude, get your phone. My light's not working.
As they put some distance between themselves and the creature, they glance back and continue recording, revealing that the creature seemed to chase them for a short distance. The encounter is undeniably terrifying, leaving us to ponder the motives behind the friends' nocturnal adventure. You've probably heard of Bigfoot, but did you know there's a cousin of Bigfoot known as the skunk ape? The skunk ape is a large, hairy, human-like creature said to live in the forests and swamps of the southeastern United States, particularly in Florida. In this video, which was captured by a tourist exploring the Florida swamps, something is seen moving among the distant trees. Initially, this creature appears ape-like, but upon closer inspection, it seems larger than a typical ape and walks with a human-like posture. It's covered in thick black fur. To me, this sighting resembles the skunk ape, or perhaps even the mighty Bigfoot. What are your thoughts on this encounter? This video was uploaded on TikTok by a user who claimed to have accidentally captured something on the car's rear backup camera. In the video, the uploader explains the situation and shares what he's about to show us. Then, he shows a video where the car is in the middle of dense woods. From their voices, we can tell that there are 3 friends in the car, including the uploader, who is driving. One of their friends is extremely anxious and scared, believing they are stuck in the dark woods. The other friends try to calm him down while they back up the car. Suddenly, a growl and something hitting the car can be heard as they were reversing.
I will, we'll be alright.
This is ridiculous. It's fucking pitch black at night, for fuck's sake.
We'll be alright.
We don't need to be out here.
We're not gonna get stuck.
Let's get the hell out of here. You can't even see way out, man.
You guys being pussies about it.
What the fuck's that?
This startles the already anxious friend, and the video ends. The video is quite strange, because we didn't see this creature in the rear camera, but we heard a growl and the car being hit. The growl sounded like it came from a dogman creature, but we can't say for sure without further evidence. One of our childhood dreams was to see a real-life mermaid, but our parents told us they didn't exist in real life. However, this video challenges that belief. In this video, we see an ocean view with a fishtail, fin wobbling around. What's strange about this tail fin is its narrowness compared to a regular fish, and it resembles a mermaid's tail. But I'm still skeptical about this being a genuine mermaid, dolphin, or any other fish. You can see the shape of 2 human legs, which likely means it's a costume. However, the strange thing is, if it were a costume, how can this person hold their breath underwater for such a long time, while also flapping the tail like that? This video was posted by a mom on Facebook, and it depicts a truly frightening and unsettling encounter within their own home. In the video, we see a little girl who appears frightened, and her mom, who is recording, is consoling her. The mom is a designer and has many mannequins in her room, which might seem strange to some, but they're accustomed to it. However, the daughter is terrified because she saw something under the closet door. The mom opens the closet to investigate, and she's a bit startled to see a mannequin standing right in front of her. After checking the closet and closing it, her daughter still looks at the closet door, now even more fearful. Suddenly, the mom glances behind her and notices the door is wide open with the mannequin standing there. The mannequin starts wobbling and then falls to the floor. Witnessing this, the mother and daughter quickly run from the room. This was an extremely unsettling experience, and I'm genuinely concerned about the daughter's mental well-being. I would strongly advise the mother to consider removing these mannequins, especially since the one in the closet appeared to be acting strangely. This video comes from Russia and is captured by a car's dashboard camera. In the video, we see the car traversing a snowy trail through the pitch-black darkness, with only the car's headlights illuminating the path. However, during the drive, one of the passengers in the car suddenly shouts for them to stop as he spots movement in the distance ahead. A tall humanoid figure can be seen crossing the trail right in front of the car. When we zoom in on this figure, it becomes evident that its body is completely white, and it moves with a humanoid walk. In my opinion, it resembled a Bigfoot, but its size appeared relatively smaller. Perhaps it could be a Russian variant of the Bigfoot that had specially adapted to the snowy terrains and climate of the region. This video was recorded by a hiker exploring the lowland tropical forests of Africa, and he had a surprising encounter with a skunk ape. In the video, the hiker's camera is focused on something in the distance. At first, It appears to be an ape displaying signs of anger or frustration, vigorously tearing into a tree in front of it. The hiker remains calm and continues to film this powerful creature. The ape is completely engrossed in dismantling the tree with its bare hands. Throughout the video, this creature appears to be a muscular ape, but towards the end, when it stands up, its immense size and human-like posture become evident. Observing this humanoid stance, the hiker wisely decides to make a hasty retreat, realizing that what he was recording was not an ape or gorilla, but indeed the formidable skunk ape. I'm relieved that the hiker made a quick exit, because I can only imagine the consequences if the skunk ape had noticed him observing from a distance. A video featuring a translucent sea creature caught by a fisherman, and this has been making waves on the internet. The clip was posted on Twitter and shows an individual holding a small fish-like marine creature that is entirely see-through. This remarkable creature's legs, head, and other body parts are transparent, allowing light to pass through them. Many people who have watched this video speculate that this creature might be some kind of alien being. However, I believe it's more likely that we simply haven't explored oceans yet, and there could be many unknown creatures living in those uncharted depths. Nevertheless, this unique glass-like creature is undeniably fascinating and beautiful. I'd be delighted to have one as a pet myself. This video is a chilling reminder of why you should never stop your car on a lonely road at night. This clip comes from Florida, where a driver was cruising down a deserted highway when they noticed something wrong with their tires. So they pulled over to the side of the road to investigate. Big mistake. As the driver stepped out to check their back wheels, his car dashcam recorded something bizarre. A mysterious humanoid figure strolled right past their car and continued up the road. The car's dashcam caught the whole thing, thanks to the blinking headlights illuminating the scene. The figure looked vaguely human, but that's where the similarities ended. Strange bulges marred its head and arms, and its features were completely obscured as it walked away from the camera. The most unsettling part: the driver had absolutely no clue this thing was even there. It vanished as quickly as it appeared, leaving behind a trail of goosebumps and unanswered questions. So the next time you're on a long drive, remember, sometimes it's better to keep rolling than risk encountering something you might wish you never saw. It all started with a normal house security camera recording the driveway. Then things got weird. Two tiny creatures scurried into the frame, one from each side of the car. They moved unlike anything I'd ever seen, not walking, but taking tiny, hovering steps like they were floating. These little oddities strolled around for a while, then disappeared behind the car, leaving the camera recording nothing but the empty driveway. The strangest part? They looked almost identical, and their smooth bodies seemed to lack arms or legs entirely. They were like living lawn gnomes, but way creepier. I've searched high and low, but I can't find any animal on Earth that looks remotely like these things. Could they be visitors from another world? You be the judge, but this video has me seriously questioning what's out there. Motion sensor lights are a lifesaver, saving you the hassle of fumbling for switches in the dark. But sometimes they deliver scares instead of convenience, like this chilling clip. It all starts with a normal security camera recording a quiet night. Suddenly, the motion sensor light flickers on, illuminating the scene. However, there's no humans there. Instead, a tall, smoky figure drifts past the light, triggering it to turn on. The eerie figure floats across the frame, sending shivers down your spine. This isn't just any shadow. It seems to have a form of its own. Then the main house lights come on, triggered by the same unexplained presence. The video cuts out just as quickly, leaving you with more questions than answers. Could it be a glitch in the system, perhaps? But the odds of both the camera and the sensors malfunctioning at the same time seem slim. So what exactly triggered the lights on this unsettling night? We may never know, but this clip is sure to spark your imagination and make you think twice about what goes bump in the night. This Facebook clip has got my nerves on edge. A woman claims she spotted something bizarre in the back of her property, so she grabbed her truck for a closer look. What she filmed is definitely unsettling. The video she recorded shows a view of a forest from her truck. And in the distance, something is standing perfectly still. It looks like a tall figure in white clothes, with a completely blank white head. No hair, no eyes, nothing. This thing is just staring straight at her, frozen. The whole scene has a creepy, ominous vibe. Was it a prank? Maybe some weirdo in a strange costume? If so, they absolutely nailed it. It looks disturbingly real. But if it wasn't, what on earth was that figure doing out there? And why wasn't it moving? This mystery will definitely give me the shivers tonight. This video has viewers divided. While some are excited, really hoping it's real, others, like myself, are crossing their fingers, praying it's a fake. The video, filmed by a motion sensor camera in Canada, shows the camera triggered by nearby movement. As the recording starts, we see bushes in the frame, then a flash of a small, lizard-like creature before the video ends. At first glance, it appears to be a lizard, but upon closer inspection, things get strange. Slowing down the footage and zooming in, we see the creature has 2 back legs and 2 shorter arms in the front. Its head shape also differs significantly from a lizard, resembling a dinosaur called Velociraptor. The creature also moves with incredible speed. The creature's texture blends seamlessly with its surroundings, and the way the bushes move as it walks appears very lifelike. The thought of these beastly creatures existing in our world is chilling, but it's also possible it's just a case of amazing computer-generated imagery. If you are enjoying this so far, consider subscribing. It really helps me keep this channel going. This video has me baffled. Why do some hikers crave nighttime adventures in remote, desolate woods, even with unsettling videos like this circulating online? The footage comes from one such hiker exploring the Acacia Woods. While filming his surroundings, he spots something unusual in the distance, nestled among the trees.
It doesn't hold form. I don't know, guys. What do you think?
The creature also notices the hiker and starts running away. According to the hiker, the figure initially resembled a human, but the way it ran and its unusual body structure convinced him it was a cryptid. The creature appeared quite large and swift, which frankly chills me to the bone. Witnessing such an agile and massive being makes me wonder what would have happened if it chose to attack. Adding to the unsettling atmosphere is the creature's fixed gaze on the hiker, almost as if it had malicious intent. Get ready for the weirdest thing you'll see all day. A group of woodcutters stumbled upon a completely bizarre sight. A tree fountain as they cut into the trunk. A powerful stream of water shot out like a geyser.
That's crazy.
It kept gushing for a while, leaving everyone completely baffled. How often do you see something like that? Thinking of exploring a spooky local abandoned place with friends? Watch this video first. It shows a super old abandoned palace at night. The place has giant doorways and hallways that seemed to stretch forever. The camera slowly pans across one of these big doorways, holding on it for a while. Suddenly, the cameraman hears something down the long hallway. He swings the camera back towards the sound and gets the scare of his life. A ghostly figure is standing there, staring right at him. It just stands there, completely still, in a way that sends shivers down your spine. It looks like a big, tall, human-shaped ghost. Maybe it's the spirit of someone who used to live in the palace, angry that someone dared to enter their territory. I think the cameraman made the right choice to get out of there. It's probably best to leave these abandoned places alone, especially at night. There's something unsettling about videos of lone figures deep in the woods. Even if they're not doing anything creepy, it's just strange to see them out there. This video, shot by a hiker, takes that feeling to a new level. In this video, it's dark and hard to see clearly, but there's a strange, human-like figure moving between the trees. We can see its head and hands, and it seems to be breaking branches. But why? Suddenly, the creature notices the hiker recording it and lets out a loud whoop, like a monkey. The sound is a warning, and the hiker takes it. They run, and the video ends. To me, the creature looks like an ape or a gorilla, but that's impossible. So, what was it? This next TikTok clip will have you debating whether to hide under the covers or hit rewind. The video shows a deserted street, shrouded in an unsettling quiet. But that peace is shattered when a terrifying figure appears. It's humanoid, vaguely resembling a person. But its face is a mask of pure terror. Its mouth hangs wide open, letting out a blood-curdling scream that would make your hair stand on end. As if that wasn't enough, the figure floats, yes, levitates, while it screams and weeps in what seems like unimaginable agony. The cameraman, clearly shaken, films from a hidden spot, capturing the whole horrifying scene. Now, is this genuine evidence of the paranormal, or a masterfully crafted piece of computer-generated imagery? While the lack of witnesses and the intensity of the scream raise doubts, the visual effects are quite convincing. One thing's for sure, this clip will leave you questioning what lurks in the shadows and the line between fact and fiction. Cryptid sightings are always unsettling, but this video takes things to a whole new level of terrifying. A father and son were hiking when darkness fell, forcing them to make their way back by the light of their headlamp.
Where?
Suddenly, the son heard a strange noise coming from the bushes. Worried, the father began recording the area, and that's when they saw it.
Go! Go!
A bizarre, completely white creature was lurking behind the trees, stalking the pair. Its movements were unsettling, almost slithering, and its head had an alien-like shape. The lower half of its body was hidden behind the trees, adding to the mystery and fear. Instinctively, the father knew they were in danger. He grabbed his son's hand, and they made a desperate dash for safety.
Don't fall! Don't fall!
This chilling footage is a stark reminder that the woods can hold secrets far more terrifying than we ever imagined. If you got so far in the video, it means you're a dedicated viewer. Thank you. And if you subscribe and hit the bell button, I promise to keep posting these for you to enjoy. Have you ever heard of the Michigan Dogman? It's a legendary creature said to roam the forests of Michigan, described as a giant bipedal wolfman with glowing eyes and a terrifying howl. Recently, a video on Reddit sparked chills down spines, claiming to capture the elusive Dogman. In the video, the cameraman shines a flashlight into the dark bushes. After a tense moment, something moves. We see what appear to be dog-like ears peeking through the leaves, followed by a glimpse of a snout. The creature's lower body, visible through the gaps, seems vaguely human-shaped. Seeing this grainy footage has many people wondering, is this the real Michigan Dogman? It's hard to say for sure. The video is blurry and doesn't offer a clear view of the creature. While it's fun to think about mysterious creatures like the Dogman, it's important to be critical of such claims. It's always possible that the video is a hoax or simply misidentifies a known animal. Remember, the unknown can be exciting, but approaching it with a healthy dose of skepticism is always a good idea. Ever dream of seeing a real mermaid, just like in the movies? This video might bring back those childhood fantasies. It claims to show a mermaid swimming in the Great Barrier Reef. Back in 2011, deep divers were exploring the ocean depths, studying the amazing underwater creatures. While filming their journey, their head camera captured something strange. A fish that looked half human, half fish. It resembled what we typically picture as a mermaid. The video shows the creature twice, and both times it appears to be a mermaid. It's definitely a bizarre and fascinating sight, sparking questions about what lies beneath the ocean waves. However, there's always a chance this could be a hoax or clever editing. So, is it real or is it fake? You decide. A group of paranormal investigators in South Africa were on a mission to explore a desolate area rumored to be haunted by locals. Armed with their equipment and a bit of doubt, they spent the night recording the area, searching for any evidence of the paranormal. Suddenly, in the dead of night, their investigation took a chilling turn. In the distance, on the deserted road, they spotted a figure. It stood motionless, shrouded in the darkness. This figure, vaguely resembling a young girl, was translucent, almost transparent, allowing the investigators to see straight through it. The desolate surroundings, with the forest looming on either side of the road, only amplified the unsettling atmosphere. After a moment of stunned silence, realizing the local legends might hold some truth after all, the investigators decided to cut their investigation short. They quickly packed their equipment and left the area, leaving the eerie figure standing alone on the deserted road. This encounter, unlike many of their past experiences, left the investigators shaken, forcing them to confront the possibility of the truly unknown. In this captivating video, we see the scene from the perspective of someone filming from a water coaster gliding through a canal. What's truly intriguing is the presence of a mysterious creature seen in the water right behind their boat. This creature seems to be following them, creating an element of suspense and wonder. The creature's movements, closely trailing the boat, suggest an intelligence or curiosity. Could it be some strange fish? I am not sure. For 1 second, I could have sworn I spotted an arm. The existence of Bigfoot has always piqued people's curiosity. Experts worldwide have examined the evidence that has been captured and witnessed. One such piece of evidence is a video in which a massive creature was recorded by a man as it roamed through the woods. In the video, the man recording remained at a considerable distance from the camera, making a concerted effort to stay hidden from the creature. The creature had a colossal body covered in shiny black fur. To some, it might resemble a person in a gorilla costume due to its gait. But many saw it as significant evidence of the mythical creature's existence. When the video was uploaded to YouTube, it garnered millions of views and caught the attention of experts. Nevertheless, they still could not definitively determine whether the video was a clever fake or an authentic encounter. Every day, the internet witnesses a barrage of uploaded videos claiming to capture extraordinary phenomena, yet only a few clips truly astonish viewers and make them ponder their authenticity. One such clip features a mysterious creature recorded on camera. Initially, it may appear to be a human due to the low video quality, making it difficult to discern what the entity is. However, as seconds pass, the creature approaches the trees and vigorously shakes them. This act surpasses the physical capabilities of any human. The way the creature shakes the trees left everyone who saw the clip in awe. Many asserted that it was genuine, and that the creature in the video was the infamous Sasquatch. Nonetheless, with no further sightings of the being for years, the clip was deemed a possible fake. The mystery endures to this day. As the video begins, we see a lush forest of emerald green trees. The man recording the video seems to be in a hurry and runs into a building while recording it all. Seconds pass, and a huge storm of wind hits the place. The man is inside, so he cannot capture the whole thing on camera, but he goes outside as the storm moves forward. What he sees there is enough to make a grown man cry. The greenery and the trees are all gone, and nothing but chaos remains. Sadly, this is the usual routine for many people living in different parts of the world. These storms can be deadly, destroying houses and ending lives. For more captivating content like this, click here. Thank you for tuning in.